And that's what I'm talking about. So I just had Chipotle. You feel what I'm saying? And when I walked in there was some chick just staring at me and shit. And that's what I'm talking about, man. Some improvement. Dropping this body fat percentage is working. And I'm not even done yet. You know what I'm saying? I still gotta come out here tomorrow and do some working out and shit. A female looking at me, she's looking at me, and I was like, okay, baby, I know what's up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Some goddamn, some improvement. Some stares, some smiles. I'm getting more smiles. I just noticed that, man, like the last couple of weeks, since I dropped about, I don't know how many pounds I dropped, but I lost some weight. As you can see, my face is now all fat like it was before. You feel what I'm saying? And getting more smiles and stuff, even from women who got boyfriends and shit. More smiles. Female smiling at me when her boyfriend is not around. And then he come around, I'm like, oh, she had a boyfriend or a husband or something. I'm glad it's working. But that's how I always been, man. My weight has always gotten in the way of my dating life throughout my life. That's all. It's just dropping the body fat and keeping it down low, man. Keep it stay lean. The only way to do that, man, no breakfast, man, and work out on an empty stomach like I did today, man. But actually, I had a little bit of energy drink before I worked out, so I wasn't completely on an empty stomach. But I had a little bit of energy drink. I said about half of an energy drink, to give me some amp, give me some energy. And I got to work, man. Worked out really hard today. I sprinted. My fucking legs kind of weak. I sprinted about, I think it was 4 times really hard. Then I did a bunch of push-ups. And then I did capoeira. You know what I'm saying? You know, I did the fucking imaginary Hoda and shit. Or imaginary circle. You know what I'm saying? Pretend like I'm in the Hoda. You know, playing against an invisible person. You know what I'm saying? Just working it out, man, and dropping the body fat percentage. And females are paying attention. You know, I noticed that. It was just like a increase, you know, of smiles. And I'm like, that's what I'm fucking talking about. You know what I'm saying? And believe it or not, yes, fat does have something to do with our looks. You know, the percentage of body fat on you and shit like that. It has something to do with your looks. Fat destroys looks. Double chins, fat cheeks. As you can see, my cheeks ain't all that fat like they was before. There's a little bit of fat there, but it wasn't like before, like about a month ago. You know what I'm saying? I probably lost about 7-8 pounds, something like that. But that shit I'm talking about, baby. That bro was looking at me like I was lunch. And she was pretty too, man. She wasn't like no 4. She wasn't a 5. She was about a 6, okay? That's what I'm talking about. God damn, hold on one sec. I gotta button this up. It's cold out here. Feel what I'm saying? So the weight is coming off, and they paying attention, and that's what all I want, man. All I want is attention. You know, I want females to notice me. That's the key. To give me that special treatment that I'm used to throughout my life. When you have low percentage body fat and you're lean and in shape, man, you get better treatment from females. Feel what I'm saying? If you had a high body fat percentage, you get treated badly by females. Trust me, bro. Before the pandemic, I was Fat Albert, bro. Females didn't want to have nothing to do with me, man. You feel what I'm saying? They did not want to have nothing to do with me. And I was like, God damn, what the hell's going on? I can't get a date. I can't even get a female to carry a conversation with me. That's how bad it was when I was chunky before the pandemic. You guys remember, if you've been following me long enough, you remember how fat my face was. I had triple chin. Talk about a double chin now. Back then, I had a triple chin, bro. I had 3 of those motherfuckers. You remember that shit? Bro, I had that big ass afro, remember? No woman was checking for me then. And then remember I had started using enhancements. You feel what I'm saying? To drop the body fat percentage lower and shit. Man, that shit transformed me. You guys remember? I was taking Tren, and I was turning into like Kelcat X. Remember Kelcat X? That was the nigga on the Tren, bro. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in the comment section said, I knew he couldn't take Kelcat X from us. Kelcat X back in this motherfucker. I know y'all niggas waiting for Kelcat X to return, but I gotta get on the juice for him to return. You know what I'm saying? I gotta start using enhancements. Kelcat motherfucker. Kelcat X motherfucker. Back in this motherfucker. Turn. All I gotta do is take a shot of Tren, and Kelcat X will come back again. You know what I'm saying? And Kelcat X will return. You feel what I'm saying? Let me get my hands on some Tren. Don't let me get my hands on some trend. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, yeah, motherfuckers, you thought I was gone, huh? Woo, woo, man, I miss those days, boy. When I was on that trend, bruh, I came down to like at least 10% body fat on that trend, bruh. That shit burns the fat off your whole entire body. If you taking trend, man. But the thing is, you gotta be careful on that trend when you're juicing. You better have a girlfriend, because it brings back your hormones, man. It takes you back to when you was 25, man. I was horny on that motherfucker. And I was still having droughts. I was taking trend and still having droughts, bro. You know what I'm saying? Wait. I didn't have no girlfriend to take it out on. You know what I'm saying? It was still highly competitive at low percentage body fat. It was, you know, I was upset, man, at my dealer. You know, I don't know why I took it out on him, man. But even though I was on trend, I still didn't get a girlfriend, man. I was getting sex, though. I hooked up with a few women while I was at low percentage body fat, using the trend, right? But I still didn't get a steady girlfriend. I was mad because I had to go to like New Year's Eve by myself at a party where when Thai Girl had ghosted me. You know, if you guys been following me long enough, you know who I'm talking about. Thai Girl. You know, that's the chick I was busting all kinds of nuts in. Boy, I was wearing Thai Girl out. Man, I swear, bro, I fucking was beating them skins and coming inside her coochie twice in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would bust a nut inside, you know, pull out, rest for about 10 minutes, and go right back into her coochie again. And then bust a nut inside again. I was trying to get her pregnant. I was trying to get that broad pregnant. Because it was hard, man. Hard to have a girlfriend, man. I didn't care if I got her pregnant. Shit. It was so hard. Even at low percentage body fat, it was still hard for me. But I noticed that when I dropped the body fat percentage, I was getting female attention like I wasn't before. Like when I was fat and I had like triple chins, you gotta remember how fat I was. Man, I was ugly too at the same time. I was sub 5. Somebody said in the comment section like, Hellcat, you one ugly motherfucker. And I was like, oh yeah? As soon as I started taking that trend, I dropped that body fat percentage and I was handsome again. You know what I'm saying? Walking off this Chipotle, woo. Had me some Chipotle for dinner. You know, make sure it was a good portion too, man. Because right now I'm only eating like 2 meals a day. And I won't eat no more after this. And I'm walking this Chipotle off right now. I'm about to walk like a mile and I'm good. No alcohol tonight. Tomorrow night, we'll have it tomorrow. We'll have it tomorrow night. We'll have, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to drop some more body fat percentage. It's already working, man. That's what I'm talking about. Like I said, that's what I'm talking about. Being recognized. Paid attention to. It sucks when you're invisible, man. You know what I'm saying? It really sucks. And every time I chunk up, I gain weight, I become invisible. And then when I drop the weight, I'm visible again. I put on the weight, I'm invisible. I drop the weight, I'm invisible again. Oh, no, I'm visible. I put on the weight, I'm invisible. I drop the weight, I'm visible again. I put on the weight, I'm invisible. I take off the weight, I'm visible again. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to stay lean, man, forever, man. Until the day that I die, man, I'm gonna try to stay lean. I don't want to put on no weight. I'm calming down on the alcohol. So I went from like four or five times a week to like twice a week now, man. You know what I'm saying? Just space that shit out. You know, twice a week, get a alcoholic beverage or whatever. Just twice a week. That's all you gotta do, baby. The alcohol will keep that fucking weight on you, man. And it's not even worth it no more. That's why I stopped drinking beer. Beer was putting on all kinds of pounds. Bruh. Man, that's why I switched over to straight alcohol again. I was like, man, let me try straight alcohol because this beer, I'm tired of being overweight. And I was still working out and shit, but still, it kept the weight on. It didn't matter how much I worked out. If you're drinking beer almost every single day, bro, you're gonna keep the weight on. That's what I'm talking about. Some recognition, being visible. That's what I'm talking about. You know, Hellcat still fine as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? I saw another female. I think her boyfriend went to the bathroom or something with the kid or something like that. And she sat down, she looked at me, and she smiled. That's what I was talking about. Still good looking, man. Hellcat's still good looking. You just gotta keep that fat off your face, and you'll be okay, buddy boy. Stop eating stuff that'll stop eating stuff that'll chunk you up. I got off the beer. That was number one, and went back to straight alcohol because that did it. Like the moment I start fucking with straight alcohol again, that's when I start seeing the weight drop. Because I was taking like shots and stuff instead of like drinking all 2 cans of that beer and shit. I think it was an IPA beer. Hey, that shit got loads of carbs in it. Loads. No wonder why you still had that weight on with three triple chins and shit. Like, man. But the things that we do, man, the things that we do to get female attention, man. We work out, we go on diets, you know, we eat less. We want that attention, man. It's, you know, some motherfucker might come around my channel and say, man, you're simping, or you just want women attention. Well, you know what? I'm a human being, bro. And guess what? When I don't get their attention, that's when I start to panic, and that's when I start to have a problem with it. Because you have to get female attention. That's the only way you can create another you, dummy. If you're not getting their attention, you're gonna spend your whole entire life an incel. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like never getting any coochie. I have always done better with a low body fat percentage. I've always been kissing on females when I come down to a low percentage body fat, right? I'm at bars making out with women. You know what I'm saying? I remember, I think I was like, I don't know how long ago, but this was years ago. I was at this bar, and I was just making out with some female. You know what I'm saying? I think she was white. It was a white chick I was making out with. Yeah, I think she was. And she was okay looking. She wasn't bad looking. She was about a 6. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm used to, man. You know, like I said, man, I rarely ever got a 7 when I was coming up. And if I did, I couldn't keep them. You know, Gwen was a 7. I couldn't keep her. But another female I was dealing with, she was a 7. I couldn't keep her. I dated her for like 4 months. Her name was Tristan, or whatever her name was. I think it was Tristan, or Christian, or whatever her name was. You know, I dated her for a while. She had a body like a stripper, boy. She had a body, I mean, god damn. You know, she was a white girl. You know, I had my share of white women, man. I dated them and shit in the past. You know, just like I dated black women. I dated some Hispanic women. But mostly I have had Hispanic and black women. That's the most I had. And the thing is, if I could go back into time, bruh, I would have got more coochie because I would have had more game and I would have stayed single longer. Like, if I could go back into time, I would have stayed single throughout all my 20s and just kept on having good sex instead of getting locked down on a relationship. You know, even though I locked down myself, I was still having some pussy on the side. When my girlfriend wasn't looking, I was out there at them bars getting up on something. You know, feel what I'm saying? I was getting up on something. You know? But it's good, man. It feels good to get female attention, man. I don't care what nobody says. Attention is like money to me. If I could get her attention, that's like money. It's like I'm getting paid, bro. I get happy. Especially a woman that I like. You know, feels good, man. Instead of being ignored all the time and fucking just invisible. Mr. Invisible Man. Feel what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be invisible, bro. Not even females. You see what happens when they're invisible? They go crazy. Like the sub 5 stalker, she's invisible to men out here. To most men, anyway. To most men, 90% or 95% of men out here see her as an invisible female. So that's why she's going crazy. Being invisible is not a good thing, man. It don't feel good to be invisible to females. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get attention, the female looking at you, you start looking at her back like, yeah, baby. I kept looking back. I was like, I can't believe she was looking at me, bro. You know what I'm saying? She was staring, bro. She was like, I walked in and I put my jacket where I'm going to sit. I do that all the time to save my seat, right? I put my jacket and my backpack on my seat. And then, what did I do? Oh yeah, I went to the napkin spot, got me some napkins, because I needed to clean off the table. There was some lettuce and stuff on there. So I wanted to get some napkins and remove all the lettuce off the table, you know. And then, when I went over there, I noticed she looked me straight dead in the eye. Like she was interested. As I was going back to my table to wipe up the mess, she was looking at me dead in the eye. She was sitting there with her friends. And this is a young girl too, man. She was sitting there with her friends. She was looking at me dead in the eye. Like I stole something. She was looking at me like I stole something. Like, I can't believe he did that. You know what I'm saying? That's the expression she had on her face, right? So then I couldn't believe it. So then I cleaned off the table, you know, kept my backpack and my jacket in the chair, and I went to go get in line, and I take a look back, and she's staring at me again. So I was like, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Stroke a nigga ego. Let me know I exist. I'm looking at me again. I kept looking back, and she was still staring like, man, okay, baby. You know what I'm saying? Next time I see you, it's going to be on all that staring you was doing. Now, I couldn't see her body. She was sitting down. She wasn't thick in the thighs like I like them, okay? She was thinner, okay? From what I could see from a distance, okay? And her friend was thick in the thighs. On the other side, her friend was more my speed. Them thighs is thick. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Her friend was more my speed. But hell, I'll take the one that was staring at me, bro. You know what I'm saying? She was a Hispanic broad, you know, light skin, you know, very, very light skin, curly hair. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, God damn, girl, you looking at me like I'm lunch. You drop that body fat percentage. That's what happened, you nigga. You looking different. That's all it is. That's why that gay dude at the store who was hitting on you, because motherfucker, you dropping weight. That's why I stopped going to that store too. Motherfucker kept on saying some gay shit to me, man. I stopped going to that store. And motherfucker was doing it more and more every time I show up. So I was like, nah, no, I'm good with that. I like women, bro. You can do that gay shit all you want to. Dude, don't come over here, man, with that bullshit. You get close, you're gonna get smacked. Like Snoop Dogg said, Dr. Dre had said, try to get close, so your ass get smacked. My homie little Snoop Dogg, a dog got my back. Let me slip, cause if I slip, then I'm slipping. And if I got me Nima, then you know I'm straight tripping. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about, bro. The stares and smiles are already starting, man, because I noticed that there's an increase. There's an increase of stares and smiles. Okay? There's a fucking increase. An increase than what I had before. But I have been persistent with the workouts. Hey, I'm out there maybe 2 days in a row, or every other day. I'm putting in at least 4 days a week. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, you're gonna see some improvement, man. You're gonna drop weight and females are gonna look at you. Because a motherfucker who's thin at a lower percentage body fat, working out, is more attractive to the nigga that got like a double chin and fat and overweight. Women, let me tell you something. Being overweight, bruh, that will fuck up your whole entire life. Unless you got a lot of money and then you can get away with being overweight. You feel what I'm saying? Then it's okay. You got a lot of money. You can eat whatever you want. You can be big as a house, right? But if you fat and broke and black, that's a triple whammy right there, bro. You can't be fat, man. You feel what I'm saying? The stuff, man. These women, they don't like fat men, bro. They don't prefer that shit, bro, when you're overweight. They want low percentage body fat. Just like that dude said, I think it was Facing LMS? He was talking about what females wanted, right? Low percentage body fat. Again, key. Low percentage body fat. Over 6 foot tall. You know what I'm saying? And I done heard females, say that they like men tall, around 6'3", but yet they'll be outside making out with me. Like that one chick at that one club. She was telling me why she was buzzed and shit, because we was sitting there drinking at that club, right? Me and this the chick that, the female that went both ways. The ones with the nipples on her titties. And when I lift that shirt up, them titties came out. I started sucking on those motherfuckers, bro. That's what I do. I'm a titty sucker. I'm a motherfucking titty sucker, nigga. And I was sucking on those titties. I know she had rings in those motherfuckers. And but before that happened, we was talking, and she was like, I like a guy that's like 6 foot something. And then a guy came in, he was 6 foot something. And she was like, yeah, like him. And then next thing you know, she's outside making out with a 5 foot, with a 5'9" guy, a 5'10". You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So these females, they don't know what they want, man. They don't know what they want up out here in these streets. You feel what I'm saying? So either you're short and they find you attractive, around 5'9", 5'10". I mean, not short, but average height, right? So that's tall enough for a lot of women out there. So I made it. I just made it with 5'9", 5'10". Actually, I'm more closer to 5'9", or maybe 5'9" and a half, something like that. I'm somewhere around there. But I'm not 5'8". I seen dudes who are 5'8". They shorter than me. But so they telling me, I like a guy taller than you. I like a guy that's at least 6'3". And the next thing you know, she making out with you. Like, how did this happen? Like, you talking about you wanted a 6 foot dude, huh? What happened to that? It's the same thing. Like, you know how like that one chick, that's she like 5 foot and she around a 7 in looks, right? Way out my looks level. Right? But I don't like short women like that. But there are some exceptions to the rules. You feel what I'm saying? If she's short and she bad, you know what I'm saying? If she's short and bad, then like, oh, okay, I'll make an exception for her. I don't really like women around that height, but I'll make an exception because she's short and she's cute. You feel what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Maybe we might not have any babies because I don't want to have like short kids, but we could get into the bedroom. We could have some bedroom action with your little short ass. You feel what I'm saying? It's the same fucking shit, bro. A woman see a man that she's attracted to, but he's under 6 foot tall. She can't help herself. The attraction is there. As long as he's over, as long as he's around, 5'9", 5'10", that's tall enough for her. You're taller than her, then it's okay. That female, she was like around 5'5" or some shit like that. 5'4", 5'5", somewhere around there. You know what I'm saying? But I was taller than her. You feel what I'm saying? So she making out with me talking about, yeah, I like him tall, around 6'3". And that was kind of ticked me off though, because I was thinking like, damn, why don't you go with your 6'3" then? Why you over here with me with a nigga that's 5'9"? Okay? Why you over here? You know what I'm saying? And 5'9" is not a bad height, man. It's closer to 6 foot than 5 foot. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? It's closer to 5. It's closer to 6 foot than 5'5". You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what I'm talking about. All I want is some attention, man. I hate being invisible. I had to get out here and bust my ass and lose some of this weight so I could be visible again. For a while, I was coping for a while, drinking almost every single night. And then I said, man, I'm tired of this shit, bro. Nah, we're gonna have to cut the drinking in half or something. Go from 4 nights a week to 2 nights a week so we could lose some of this weight. Because I need my dick sucked, guys. I haven't had my balls licked in a long time. My shit is rusty. I haven't really shaved down there. Everything is a fucking bush. You ain't getting none. You ain't shaving shit. You know what I'm saying? And you just want to have intimacy in your life, man. And when you start starving for intimacy, or when you're intimacy starved, you're gonna start doing what's necessary to get it. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta lose weight so I can get some pussy, man. Shoot, you know what I'm saying? Or if I don't lose the weight, I won't get no pussy. I won't get no attention, man. So I said, fuck it, adjust some things. Stop drinking so much. Start working out more. Feel what I'm saying? What time is it? Yeah, I ain't going to that store, man. That dude pissed me off. Fucking dude is always hitting on me all the time. I know he's gay, bro. I know he's gay. I know he has to be gay. The way he be talking, bro, about motherfucking sucking dick and shit. You see what I'm saying? And he's another guy that talks about struggling in the dating market. He can't find a woman. That's what he was saying. I said, well, don't be looking over here on the men's side, nigga. Find you a woman. I can tell that motherfucker. Stop talking about that gay shit, bro, and get you a woman. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no faggots around here, bro. I'll beat your fucking ass. And you keep on trying to hit on me, man, I'll beat your fucking ass, bro. Stop. I got out of there. I'm going to go to the store no more, man. I'll go to another store and get alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Because when you start dropping weight, yeah, you start looking better, and then you got gay dudes hitting on you or something. I'm okay. Man, you better leave me alone. getting the wrong type of attention and shit. That reminds me, I gotta shave my face tomorrow. I don't want that gray on my face. I want to attract young females. I want to look young as possible. Somebody said, grow a beard. I'm like, no, I'm not growing a beard. I'm gonna have to get rid of this double chin the hard way. I'm gonna have to wait till it disappear. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to wait till that shit disappear. I want younger females. And I will keep a shaved face and get my body fat percentage down low, just so I can get me a youngin'. I want me a young woman. Feel what I'm saying? That's how we do that around these parts. That's how we do that. You know? That's what we gotta do, baby. We gotta reach that. We gotta reach that goal, man. I'm tired of going up and down in weight. This time for sure, I'm staying lean. Once I get down there, I'm staying down there, bro. I'm staying lean. I'm staying lean up out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? The capoeira, that's what gets you lean right there too, man. Just doing capoeira and shit, bro. Cause that means you're doing a lot of circular kicks, man. That coming from the abdominal. So you working your abdominal and your love handles. You know what I'm saying? When you kick, you're activating all of that. You're working all of that. You feel what I'm saying? So you're gonna get a six-pack, keep on kicking and stuff like that, man. I did my sit-ups today. I did like 300 sit-ups, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it pays off. It pays off, man, when you put in the work. You start seeing the fruits of your labor. I gotta put this on, man. It's cold. I don't know why I took it off. I'm full, man. I'm about to go in here and lay down. I'm tired, too, man. Shit. What time is it? It's still kind of early. It's like 8 something. Kind of early to go to sleep. It happened to me before, man. I thought I was bad, man. Like, remember the first time I dropped that weight when I got on the enhancements? I got all that attention from females, man. I thought I was bad. I thought I was bad out here in these streets, man. I thought I was bad. Boy, I had a big ego too, man. Man, I was getting my ego stroked. I was 37. I was at low percentage body fat because of that trend. See, that trend is the shit. I wish I could get back on there again. I stopped using that shit, though. If you ain't got no girlfriend, bro, you shouldn't be using that. You better have a girlfriend where you can wear her ass out all night long being on that shit, man. Because I was on that shit, man. Man. You feel me? That shit brought my body fat percentage down low to like 10%. You guys remember, I had no fat on my face. And I was getting attention like nobody, like nothing other. It was like magic, nigga. Like presto changeo, bro. Like I went from being invisible to visible. Having long conversations with females on treadmills and shit. It's a different world with females at a low body fat percentage, baby. You know what I'm saying? Just like one of my subscribers said, man, you know, it's a different world with women at a low percentage body fat. You ain't got no fat around the chin or nothing. You just jawline just out there. You know, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go look at some videos tonight, bro. I'm gonna go look at how weight loss can change your life with females. I'm gonna go look at some videos right now. You feel what I'm saying? Cause I'm feeling okay, man. You know what I'm saying? Low body fat percentage. You said that trend worked. Ain't that when you had that 19-year-old? Yeah. Yeah, I went out on a date with a 19-year-old female. I didn't get to smash, but I was so desperate. That's what scared her away. My desperation. You know, yeah, an Asian female that I met in San Francisco, 19 years old, yeah. I was like 37, you know what I'm saying? You know, I went out on a date with her. It was okay, wasn't bad. We went to a restaurant. But I scared her away because of the desperation. But when I dropped the body fat percentage, women pay attention, bro. They pay attention. Kel the Cat was never a guy that was like boring like a sub 5 guy. I wasn't born sub 5. It's the weight that make me sub 5. When you put on weight, it brings you down from a 7 to a 4, just like that. Like if you take a man that's all chiseled and ripped, he like a 7 in looks, right? Take him, put gain like 7 pounds on him, or make him gain like about 20 pounds of fat. It would take him down from that 7 to a 4. Let him stop working out and let him gain weight, like put 20 pounds on him. He won't be getting no attention from females then. When you're muscular and you buff, man, women, it stimulates their minds. It's like us, bro. When we see a woman with a fat ass and some titties and shit, it gets us aroused. Same thing with women. They see a man that's buff, you know, 6-pack abs, lean, low percentage body fat. It gets them it gets their hormones disturbed. It gets them worked up. I noticed it's a totally different world now. Fucking even when I was at the Chinese food restaurant, the 2 chicks, there was like a 4 and a 5 in there, man. They were paying attention, bro. I was no longer invisible no more. You feel what I'm saying? Paying attention. I walk in gym. I ain't gym max yet, but I'm getting there. Just give me like 2 more weeks. I could drop 5 more pounds in 2 more weeks. Man, I'm gonna be delicious looking again. I'll be back, baby. I'm back. I'm gonna go lay down though. Feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna go lay down. I ain't drinking nothing. We're gonna drink something tomorrow though. We're gonna drink something tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna have me something to drink tomorrow. After I get done working out in the daytime. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go work out again today. You know, being persistent with the workouts has been working for me, man. Women are paying attention. You know, I haven't been at low percentage body fat in a while. Oh, so you overweight? That could stun your dating. That can fuck you up dating wise, man. Your S&V goes down when you gain weight. When you put on weight, Dorian. Your S&V comes down. When you are at a low percentage body fat, your S&V goes up. And you can get a young female being at low percentage body fat, man. But the key is, man, keeping it. Getting there is not so tough, you know, but staying at low percentage body fat your whole entire life, that's the hard part. That's why I'm up and down, because it's in my genetics to chunk the fuck up. You feel what I'm saying? It's in my genetics to chunk the fuck up. You know, but as long as I'm working out, you know, I'm staying away from like beer and not drinking too much alcohol, and I work out on a consistent basis, I'm okay. I'm good. But the moment I let go of working out, I start drinking too much, that's when I start putting on the pounds. I start putting on the pounds. It makes women like crazy when you got a low percentage body fat. For some reason, it's just their minds click on you. And they stare at you and they look at you. Or they'll smile. Either they'll stare or they'll smile at you. They'll be like, that guy, he's a good looking dude. They're staring. It's about, that guy's good looking. Because some women, either they'll smile at you or they'll stare. Now, if they don't like you, they'll look at you and then look the other way. You see what I'm saying? You won't even get a stare. You feel what I'm saying? When a woman don't like you, she think you not attractive, she gonna look the other way really quickly. She'll look at you and then look up at the ceiling or look down. Their thing is they look down. A lot of females are not interested in you. They passing you up, they looking down at the ground. That's what a lot of females do. They're not looking at you. Feel what I'm saying? They looking down at the ground when they see you. So okay, baby, that's all good. I got some females that give me smiles. I'm like, man, I'm starting to see an increase in smiles. It's been like that for a week already. It's been like that already for a week. A increase of smiles and a increase of stares. Like when I was in Chipotle just now, the female was staring at me, kept looking. Like I said, I went over to get me some napkins to clean the table off, because there was some lettuce on the table. And then I went to go get it, and I seen her. When the moment I turned around, I grabbed the napkins, I turned around, and she's looking at me dead in the face. And I was like, oh, okay, all right, maybe she was like, I don't know, man, I didn't know, I didn't think of nothing of it. I was looking at me, maybe she just looking at me because, maybe I'm there, you know what I'm saying? But then I cleaned the fucking, table off. I went to go stand in line. I turned around to look again because the way she looked at me, it got me curious, right? So I look again, and she's still staring at me. I was like, yeah, baby. You feel what I'm saying? She looking at me like I was lunch, bro. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Getting some type of attention. You get tired of being invisible. And I was overweight, bro. I was drinking beer and shit. You guys remember I was drinking all that beer, and I switched over to light beer, the Budweiser, remember? And then that I didn't want to fuck with that no more. So then I got back to drinking. I got back to drinking. Hold on 1 second, guys. Got back to drinking straight alcohol. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So being overweight can hinder your growth in dating. The hard part is staying at low percentage body fat. That's the hard part. It's maintaining, meaning that you have to work out until the day that you die, basically. You can't let go of the workouts. This is a lifelong thing, especially if you want to live longer. You have to work out. You can't let the workouts go. You got to work out. You know what I'm saying? So being overweight can fuck your dating life up. Hey, man, I know, because women don't check for me when I'm at low percentage body fat. It's more attention. That's what it is, man. You drop the body fat percentage, you get more attention. Their eyes look at you more. I see women cutting their eyes at me, looking at me a lot more. In Starbucks, even in Starbucks. More smiles. You know what I'm saying? You know, and before you know it, I'm gonna have Bruce Lee cuts. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring this body fat percentage down low because you get tired of it, guys. Like, goddamn, my dick is rusty. I ain't had sex in like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? What I'm supposed to do? Remain like this for the rest of my life? While I'm chasing the bag, or at least, right? While I'm chasing the bag, you know, dick is dry as fucking Sierra Desert, man. And I'm like, you get tired of it. You're like, fuck that. I'm gonna let this drinking go, man, so I can work out more. I think tomorrow I can work out again. We're gonna do another day of working out. And then we have something to drink later on that night. Only 3 shots. Don't get too happy. Or 4. 4 shots. Don't get too happy. What's up, dude? How you doing?
Anything else?
Yeah, that's it, man. Tonight. I knew I forgot. Damn. I left my change on the ground. Damn, while I was working out, I left it there. I should get Gatorade, though. Yeah, we should get Gatorade.
Thank you.
Let me get some Gatorade real quick, Jack. Gotta have at least one Gatorade just in case something. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have You're saying being overweight takes away your confidence too. Yeah, because you only get confidence from females. Women give you that confidence. When you keep getting validated over and over again, that's where the confidence comes from. Ooh, shit. That looked like a shooting star. That was a shooting star. When you're constantly getting validated over and over again, I'm gonna drink this Gatorade though first before I lay down. Make sure I'm. You see what I'm saying? When you're not getting validated, you're not gonna be confident. I don't care, how confident you are when you approaching. When one female validates you, and then another one, and then another one, and then your confidence grows after that. So then you're not as scared to approach. Your chest is sticking out a lot more. You're walking around, you know what I'm saying, like with confidence. That's how it is when I'm at low percentage body fat. I'm a lot more confident. Because you're getting treated good by women, man. Remember that time? That female, right? Remember that little tiny girl that treated me very badly. She worked at 24 Hour Fitness. Now you guys, I done told this story like a million times, but I'm gonna tell it again for my new subscribers, for motherfuckers who haven't been following me for like, since 2017 or 18, 19, somewhere around there, right? So there was this young chick that was a cutie. She was a little hot thing. She around 5'5", like that chick at Starbucks, or 5 foot. I mean, not 5'5". She was around 5 foot, itty bitty thing, right? So she didn't want no parts of me, man. To her, I was invisible, man. I was coming in. I was overweight. I had big ass fat cheeks, three or four double chins, and then she would not give me no play. Like one time, me and her was walking toward the stairway, cause 24 Hour Fitness had two levels. You know what I'm saying? One downstairs where the kicking spot is at, and then where people do the dancing and shit. The gym room or whatever, or the dance room or whatever with the hard floor and shit. And then next to that, they had like the treadmills and shit. And then they had a place where you could go and stretch and stuff with the ball and stuff, right? So that was all downstairs. So I was downstairs. I just got done stretching or some shit like that. And this is when I first started working out to lose all the weight, because I gained it driving for Uber and Lyft, right? I gained it driving for Uber and Lyft, eating pizza at night, not working out, right? So I gained a gang of weight. I was fat. Bro, that was the fattest I have ever been in life, bro. It was like, the jawline had totally disappeared, right? No six pack, had rolls. I had man boobs and shit. I was a fat slob. And then I got tired of being like rejected so many goddamn times. So I started working out. And then, so anyway, so me and her, we was walking toward the stairway together. She was on one side and I was on the other side. She saw me and she jetted up the fucking stairs quick to avoid from walking up the stairs together. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, it's like that? We couldn't walk up the stairs together? You know what I'm saying? And she was avoiding me, bruh, and avoiding eye contact with me at the desk, right? And then, I thought life was over. I was like, man, I can't get no woman. I was bitter and shit. And then I met this dude at the gym. No homo. I met this dude at the gym. I made friends with him, and later it comes out that he's a steroid dealer that deals trend, and other stuff too. He's dealing with some other stuff too, man. Some other enhancements, right? And he was delivering that shit to like athletes and shit, like to like football players. We using that shit during training camp. You feel what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. There are some steroids in football, bro. They just do it when training is happening. They don't use it when they play. You know what I'm saying? They be clean when they play, but they use it to get into shape faster and shit like that, right? So then, you know what I'm saying? He gave me, I think he gave me the first one he gave me was for free. He gave me a shot or something, or what, did I pay for it? I don't know, man. Anyway, I got my first dose of Tren, because I got tired of like being overweight. You know what I'm saying? So, one day I met up with him in a parking lot somewhere else, in another parking lot, and this shit was like a drug deal. And then he was sitting down in his car, and I got in on the passenger side, so I was like, "What's up, man? Where the stuff at?" And then he was like, "Right here." He pulled out a little bottle, it was yellow. The stuff on the inside was yellow. It was like a little bottle like this. And then he had syringes, right? And then I was scared of needles. I was like, man, you got to put this. You got to hook me up, man. You gotta give me my first dose right here. You got to do it, man. I wanted him to do it. I was like, I can't do it. I'm scared of needles. So then once he like took the needle, he got some of the steroids, pulled the steroids, sucked it up into the needle, put it into my arm, and then squeezed the top, pushed the top down, and that shit injected inside my arm. And I was like, shit, is it over? He was like, yep. I was like, shit, let me go work out now. I swear, bro, even on that same day, I went inside the gym and I beasted like I never beasted before. I worked out for 3 hours, no sweat. Didn't stop at all. Kept working out. 3 hours. I looked up, it was around 1. I looked up, next time I looked up, it was around like 4 or 5 or some shit like that. And even some of the staff people that I talked to on a regular there, they was like, damn, nigga, you been here about 3 hours. You ain't went home yet? They didn't know I had took some of that trend, right? So I was working out for hours at a time, bro. We talking about one time I worked out for 5 hours on that shit. That shit had me like juiced, bro. And then I would go work out at the gym and then go work out at capoeira class. So I'm working out like 6 hours all together, man. Like anybody doing cardio for 6 hours, man, you gonna fucking shrink. Ain't no fat gonna be on your body, bro. You working out 6 hours. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, let me get the hell out of here, man. It's getting late. Try to go to sleep early. Yeah, it's about to be 9. It's time to hit the bed. You know what I'm saying? So then I dropped the weight, and then the same little girl that was trying to avoid me, and she was like I say a little girl. What I mean by that is she was in her 20s. She was very young, like early 20s. Same female that was, trying to avoid me and, run up the stairs to avoid me and her walking up together. The same female. When I walked in, about a month later, I walked in with confidence. She saw me. She looked at me. She was like, hi. She had a high-pitched hi. I swear. I put that on everything. She ain't never said hi with a high-pitched voice like that to me. Same female. That was like, ugh, I don't want to talk to him. Turn up her nose at the front desk when I would walk up. I don't talk to him. I don't like that no more, bro. Her whole entire, her shit changed. And there was another female that changed too. It was like revenge. There was a female in the sauna that I liked that had some nice titties and some nice ass. And when I was fat, I tried to step to her and she shot me down so hard. Well, after I got done using Trend for about 4 weeks, I went back into that sauna with a 6-pack. Then all of a sudden she became talkative, and she became awake and listening to what I had to say. Before, when I was fat like a chunky butt, she wasn't trying to talk. When I was chunky, fat and chunky, she wasn't trying to talk. She wasn't trying to see me, man. So her attitude, I didn't get the number and fuck or nothing like that, but it was nice to sit there and have a conversation, because she wasn't trying to give me no conversation either. You feel what I'm saying? She wasn't trying to give me no conversation. And these women are like that. They about them looks. That's why I say, man, they about them looks. Because I was the same fat dude that couldn't get a date. And by the way, I was getting dates. I got a date with that 19-year-old female I was getting dates with some what date I was going out on. I shouldn't have been going out on dates. I should have been about my bread then, but there was another female I went out on a date with, and I had sex a couple times with some females from the gym. It was just all, it was all just physical. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing serious popping off. And oh yeah, I went out with a female from Plenty of Fish. That's that same female that brought the birth control over, and she told me I could hit it raw. She was like, I bought birth control so we don't have to use no condoms. I said, cool, because I'm like, at this point I'm like desperate, and I ain't had no sex in like 3 or 4 months. I dove all the way in, busting nuts in that coochie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I raw dog a couple of women, bro. Matter of fact, my whole entire life, I probably raw dog about 12 women my whole entire life, all together. This is, most of them I use condoms with. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of times I was bad. I ain't caught nothing, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's why I like to have just one girlfriend, man. That way you can just use nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm gonna end this video, man. It's time for me to get some sleep. I gotta save some of this battery. I got 84% left. That's enough. 84% is good. What's up with it? Yeah, so when you lose weight, man, it makes you look like a different person. You're not the same person before. You feel what I'm saying? It makes you look like a different person. It makes you look more attractive in the face when you lose the weight. I'm tired of being up and down in weight. So I'm gonna try my best to stay at this, stay at low percent body fat. I'm still ain't finished. I still need to lose some more weight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is cold, man, right now where I'm at. What's up with it, Josh J 15? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I gotta go, man. I would keep talking, man, but I really gotta get some sleep. I'm going to sleep early and shit, man. And the more I stay up, the hungry I get and shit. I don't want to, stay up and be wanting to eat stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you guys have a good night. Peace out. Take care and bless. I'll be back on Josh, bro. I gotta go now. I know you want to talk and chat, but I gotta go. I gotta get some sleep. You guys have a good night. I'm out, man. Peace.